Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Michael Coates.
More severe storms with us here, at least for the next few hours. The good news is once this really big band of thunderstorm activity clears, things are going to be pretty quiet through much of the overnight hours before more thunderstorms will try to fire up again here for tomorrow. But looking ahead through tomorrow, I don't think it's going to be as severe as what we're seeing outside right now, what we even had last night coming through much of the Snake River Plain. First of all, talk about the blinking purple boxes. That is a severe thunderstorm watch, and that goes until 9 o'clock this evening. That comes from the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma, and those are the folks that issue those widespread large watch boxes. Now, locally, we have the severe thunderstorm warning still with a couple of strong storms that have just left Idaho Falls and passed out of Rexburg. Reports in Rexburg of thunderstorm downdrafts at 50 to 60 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at First Alert Viper radar, there is a polygon that's just come up here. This is what we call those boxes, the polygons, the warning polygon right now for northern Teton County, southern Fremont County, but this is getting into the extreme southeastern corner of Fremont County, and we're getting also just a little bit of Madison County. But a severe thunderstorm warning, just an extension of all that severe weather that's come through Idaho Falls in the past hour or so, but we're still looking at some fairly wet and potent weather right now through Rexburg and St. Anthony. The next warning that's going to go for the next hour is this severe thunderstorm warning extending into Bear Lake County, coming out through Malad. Now it's just to the north into Preston, Swan Lake. And a little bit ago, I just got reported in from the Weather Service that somebody may have been struck by lightning in the Preston area. I still have to get confirmation on that, but that came into the Weather Service through me, so we're just kind of, it's a game of telephone right now, but an unconfirmed report right now of somebody getting struck by lightning in Preston as this thunderstorm came through. And more wet weather coming in through Power County right now, pushing back into Pocatello, Blackfoot, and Fort Hall. Quite a bit of moisture still coming through the southern Snake River Plain, but you look to the west here towards Minidoka County, and it's dry. And that's what's heading in here for tonight. Area of low pressure, though, it's going to continue to spin. The thing about this low, it's very slow moving and it's digging deep. It's going into California and Nevada, so it's going to continue to spin up moisture as we roll through into the rest of the week, heading into the weekend. And much like we saw today, a very quiet morning as we get to the Vipercast. Tomorrow morning, pretty quiet. Here come the thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Most of the thunderstorms around the valley into the high country. Do I see a severe threat for the storms tomorrow in the Snake River Plain? A couple storms may come through, but I don't see it as severe. Then Wednesday afternoon, more thunderstorms come wrapping through, and then we're going to see another break in the pattern for Thursday morning, and then Thursday afternoon, more thunderstorms. There's just enough moisture wrapping around that low as it goes into California and Nevada that we're looking at this wet weather all the way to take us in through the rest of the work week towards your weekend. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler. Now we're hitting in those afternoon thunderclouds. We're going to be into the upper 60s, lower 70s for daytime highs. Overnight lows, however, pretty mild, around 50 degrees. We still have all this moisture in the atmosphere, and it may even feel a little bit muggy outside for our standard. 67 in Salmon, 66 in Chow, so the mid-60s in Mackay tomorrow. Upper 60s for Rexburg and St. Anthony. Mid-60s in Driggs, lower 60s in Island Park, and around the upper 60s for Soda Springs, lower 70s for Malad and Preston. So the 8-day forecast. You got about a 20 to 40% chance of seeing thunderstorms each and every day. Tomorrow we're still looking at some strong windy conditions, and temperatures will recover a little bit heading into the weekend. For this weekend, it's going to be one of those days where Saturday morning is going to be wonderful, and then Saturday afternoon it does turn a little messy, and then we're going to carry that messy weather through your Sunday period, and then into next week with temperatures trying to warm closer back to 80 degrees at the end of the 8-day forecast. Pocatello highs here around 71 for tomorrow, 74 for Wednesday, into the upper 70s, near 80 degrees this Saturday and Sunday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. As we go into Rexburg, we're looking at highs here, lower 70s for Thursday and Friday, lower 70s on Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday with scattered thunderstorms. As we go into Blackfoot, you're looking at highs here, lower 70s, more thunderstorms, and we're going to see those afternoon thunderstorms widely scattered throughout the rest of the week. After today, I think the thunderstorm threat will be much lower, but we're still going to have the thunderstorm threat for the Snake River Plain. Now, the threat's going to be stronger in Salmon here in the 8-day forecast. Mostly cloudy conditions and about a 50 to 70% chance of storms over the next couple of days in Salmon. You folks there are stuck with this soup. And Jackson Hole, a prime location for more thunderstorms, and we're going to see some fairly potent thunderstorms at times getting into the mountains. But I think after today, the severe thunderstorm threat will kind of scale back a little bit.
Go away.
Yeah.
Tired
But
of it.
Saturday was just so wonderful and hot outside, but you could feel the moisture. I know the people from the East Coast laugh at us when we talk about humidity.
Yeah.
But it just takes a little bit of humidity in our dry desert climate. We can really start to feel things.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Still ahead, an amazing light show down under. We'll explain the reason behind it after the break.
Let's take a look at how the markets closed for the day. We'll be right back.